Fighting.
Okay.
Because
I figured we needed to go to a different.
First question, obviously, this is a very important question.
It's very important.
Who wins in a street fight, me or you?
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it's crazy. Because I think I could, I think I can get a knee.
A knee?
I get it like
a flying knee?
No, I think I could pop one of those knees out.
Oh, you would get one of my knees.
Because you're so high up.
Yeah.
They can go for a knee.
You do remember that we
Okay,
had,
hold on. I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
That was a very, very bad location when we did that.
A bad location.
It was a very bad location.
It was a location though.
Yes, but if we were out on the street, we had more space. I had more scramble room.
How much space did you need?
I just need more scramble room.
Did you?
Yeah, I needed more scramble room.
But I had a hold of you. How are you going to get away from that?
That's because we started. Because I remember the clip because it went viral, which I hated because my hair looked terrible. Anyways, I hated it, but it's all good. Yeah. So I remember that situation in real time. Obviously, I was there.
Yeah,
we started together. Okay, so you had it was like, yo, let's film this, and we started together. If it was a street fight,
but it happens. It was just a reaction from me.
No, but we started together. Meaning it was I thought we were like, yo, let's.
It was too close for you.
No, not too close. We started already together. I had no scramble room, and then you pushed me up against the treadmill.
I don't know about that. I feel like I just grabbed you. It was just it was just like, boom,
bro, you don't
straight in.
No, I swear, we started together. We started you don't remember that? Hands together. I would have never started a street fight against you hands together. Yeah, that's the worst thing.
I can't remember how it started.
Because it was
you were challenging me, and you're like, I think I could take you, whatever. And then I was like, all right, cool, let's go.
No,
it was basically like that. That's basically what happened.
It wasn't. I will admit, because I always joke about if I get my hands on him, it's if you get your hands on me, it's a problem.
Yeah,
but I think I could pop a knee out, dude.
So your tactic would be to start a little bit further back and come
to tire you out a little bit. You know how people would look at me and be like, "We'll tire this big dummy out."
Yeah,
I would tire. But then he's like a really well versed strong man. He's good with endurance strength. I'd get a weapon. To be honest, talking about a street fight, I'd get a weapon. I'd have to have a weapon against you.
What type of weapon?
I think some sort of club.
A club?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get a club too?
No. Come on. Okay. Jesus Christ. You're like 400 pounds.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. I get a club.
So no club. You get a club.
I get a club.
Okay.
And I think I swing that motherfucker. I get one good swing and I could, you know?
How big of a club?
I don't know, dude. Like
good size?
Like a 60-pound club.
60.
Yeah, just
you think you could get that moving fast enough?
No, actually, no. You're right.
You probably
right. 30.
Lighter.
Yeah. You're right. Because the 60's not heavy, but
here's the problem though. When we did that, I had not trained at all.
I rolled my ankle the night before.
Was it?
Yeah, I was hurt.
Yeah, well, you weren't wearing those.
No, I wasn't. These are stupid shoes to fight in. I was hurt.
I don't know why. Yeah,
I would never fight you in these shoes.
I don't know why those are on still, but anyway,
I love this shoe shade. It's hilarious. The audience is gonna love that because they shade me for these shoes every time. Yeah. Every time, and I kind of do it on purpose. I ain't gonna lie.
I was excited to see what shoes, and I'm like,
I'll get some other shoes before we leave. I'll change.
Make me feel better.
Okay, but
now I have more experience.
I know. I see that.
Training. Yeah,
I see that. Yeah. Which is like, honestly, I was super excited because I knew you were gonna fight someone.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, I really want to see this fight.
I know
because you're just. What 6'8", 400? How much you weigh right now?
So right now I'm down. I was cutting down for the fight because it was supposed to be in February here.
Okay.
So I was in training like sometimes 5-6 days a week, like going for it. So I mean that was hard, a whole different world for me conditioning wise.
So hard. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Like and then also with that, it was very different because lifting for me was always number one with strongman, right? That was top of the list. That's my training basically was lifting. So for fighting, it had to go down the list, right? So I was like not doing a heck of a lot in the weight room. It was all fight training.
Yeah.
All of it, right? Building skills, striking and grappling and all of the different
basics, of fighting.
Basics, yeah. So I had to put that at the top of the list, which was an interesting mental spot for me to get to, right? Because I love lifting, so it's very difficult to be like, hey, you know what? Like that needs to be back on the burner, like back burner. I can't do that the way that I want to. So mentally it was this shift as well. But building the skills, man, I tell you what, there's a lot to it, lot to it. And you know, it's like a deal where you peel back one layer, there's another layer. You peel back another layer, there's another layer. But I mean, the cool part for me is I got to walk in, I had great coaches.
Yeah.
You know, Cody Donovan, Vinny Lopez. I got to work with Lauren Landau for the strength and conditioning side. So the team I had was amazing, right?
Yeah. What happened to the fight? I don't get it.
So the fight was meant to be February 17th, and the way we had the contract structured is I wanted paid up front, a good part of it, so that I knew I wasn't going to be going to the fight and then not getting paid after.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we've seen that happen to weird, TikTok fighters.
And I was like, I'm not playing that game. So basically, the way it got set up, it did end up protecting me because the contract, the promoters missed the date, and that was it. I was like, hey, where are we at? And it started coming with, well, it's coming, and this excuse, and eventually the rubber has to meet the road, and it didn't.
Yeah. And so you were going to fight who?
It was Martin Ford.
And how big is he?
He's
an actor.
Like 6'7", and I would have had him by probably about 100 pounds.
How much you weigh right now?
So right now I'm like 385, which is the lightest I've been in a long time.
Yeah.
But this was going to be about my fighting weight, and I think he was a little bit under 300.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly, because I know he was working on his conditioning as well and that type of thing. But I think he was probably going more for that like endurance side of it, probably
Tire
some
you
more
out.
striking and. My game was going to be more control the outside six, get him to the wall,
Crush him.
take down.
Yeah.
And then if I could take him down, then it was going to be game over in my mind.
Yeah.
But I needed to get there. And I think for him, that's probably not where he wanted to get.
100%. Yeah.
So
okay. Obviously, this whole fighting thing went viral with me.
Yep.
Realistically,
Yeah.
I'll name some fighters. Could you beat them in a street fight? I think you could probably beat out a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
But like, I love this question because obviously everyone goes, well, he's not as trained, he's not as well versed.
Sure.
I think there is literally a level of, because what people don't recognize with you and even with me is the athleticism is not just like I'm not just a dumb bodybuilder doing curls.
No. Yeah.
And you're definitely not just a big dude.
Sure.
Right? Like the strongman stuff, the endurance strength, even the mobility stuff, the stuff that you have to do in that sport and you've done at the highest level. It's not as simple to say, well, he's just a big guy, he's untrained. I really do believe there is a level of like, and I think you're at that level of so much mass, so much strength, and just a little bit of knowledge can go a crazy long way in like a street fight.
Yeah.
So you versus Conor McGregor, who wins? Street fight.
Well, see, this again is an interesting one.
Oh, just say it, dude. I think you crush him.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it's just too. I mean, here's the thing:
you're humble. I love it.
He would get a few shots, and no doubt, because he's so quick.
Yeah.
Right. It would be me getting a hold of him. I would need to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
And if I could, again, it would be the same kind of game. Would be like I would need to take him down. Have to.
Yeah.
Right. And then I would just use my body weight advantage and have a little bit of technique. And that, I mean, what is he going to do? What would I have on him? Like, 200 plus pounds, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like, it's crazy. So that's what I think, especially, if I was in an aggressive situation with him. But again, you're saying like in a street fight, if that's what you're using.
Yeah.
I would bet on me. I would. Yeah.
Tyson Fury. He's bigger.
So he's bigger.
A lot bigger.
He's a lot bigger. Now, and again, in boxing, no.
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm not
That's
saying
not.
that.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Like you're not. That's a crazy conversation to have because the level he is. Again, I think it would be getting. What I would have to do is get past the punches.
Yeah.
I'd have to. Right. So it'd be more of a sumo type of like, let's just go.
Yeah.
Right. Where I'm not trying to give him space because I don't want to be in that where he's got the big advantage. Range. That's the question, right? Like how many shots could he get on me before I could get to where I could get a hold of him?
Yeah.
And take that punching advantage away from him.
Right.
Right. So that one's much tougher.
Yeah, that one's harder.
Yeah.